Hello and welcome to Hike California. My name is Grimace. On this channel I talk about hiking, backpacking gear in the state of California. If those kinds of things interest you, click subscribe, click the notification bell. I'd love to have you along. A lot of people ask me what I carry in my first aid kit. I don't always like to answer that because I feel like a first aid kit is so personal. But after so many people asked me, I figured it was time that I just kind of like showed you what I carry and talk to you about sort of my philosophy. I only carry the things that I think I'm going to need. I don't do a lot of bushcraft. The chances of me losing a limb on trail are pretty small. So I really just need something that's going to get me to safety if something goes wrong. I don't want you to take this as like this is all you should carry. Like carry whatever you need to feel safe and comfortable in the backcountry. Let's start with bandages. I do carry 2 small bandages, 1 larger band-aid, and usually some butterfly bandages in case, you know, I get a knuckle injury, something like that. I'm always banging my knuckles. That seems to be my problem area. So I carry those. I put everything in these medical kits. You've probably seen these. These are in most outdoor retailers. It's just like a pre-made medical kit. It comes with all kinds of stuff in it. I bought one of these when I first started hiking, backpacking. I do like the bag because it is bright yellow. People recognize it immediately. If I'm passed out on trail and someone goes in my pack, they're going to see this first aid kit. They're going to know what it is. So I do carry this. I carry everything in it. It's also super lightweight. Not that I weigh my first aid kit because I think that's a mistake. I know myself and I'll try to trim weight if I do that. In addition to the bandages, I carry a couple of gauze pads. I carry 1 bigger one, 1 smaller one. I do carry a couple of these antiseptic towelettes to cleanse a wound if there is one. And I also bring triple antibiotic ointment with me on every trip. I carry leukotape on a ballpoint pen. You never know when you're going to need a pen. I carry my pills in these little pill bags that I got off of Amazon. I'll link below. I carry an anti-diarrheal. I carry ibuprofen, melatonin or Sominex to sleep, and then an anti-allergy. Though I don't consider sunblock to be a first aid item per se, I do often carry it in my first aid kit. Not always, but that way I know where it is. I carry a couple of safety pins. It's kind of a multi-purpose item. You can use them to poke holes and things if you have to. You can use them for some gear repair if you have to. And then also if you need to pop a blister or something like that, I always carry a couple safety pins. On the subject of blisters, I do carry a couple of these like little heel blister pads. I typically use instead, I carry KT tape. Now obviously this is not specifically a blister prevention or blister solving product, but in addition to, you know, helping out with sore muscles from time to time, I do actually use this for blisters because it sticks on a lot better than these do in my experience, and it also it prevents friction. So once it's on your body, it prevents your shoe or whatever from rubbing against your foot. So I have actually used these way more often than these. I do carry a Rology mini cork ball. I use this at the end of the day to rub out my muscles, to roll out my feet, to just kind of help with recovery. Not really a first aid item, but I keep it in the first aid kit. I do like Squirrel's nut butter. It's sort of an anti-chafing, but it comes in this gigantic container. So what I do is I take some of it and put it into this. I just keep some in there. This thing it's pretty lightweight. You could probably find it lighter. Again, I don't weigh anything in my first aid kit, but I do think that this is super useful. And then finally, I do carry nitrile gloves. Again, it's really just if I pass out on trail and someone has to go into my kit and there's blood involved, you know, I want them to feel safe. I don't want them to just pass me by because they don't want to, you know, get something. So I do carry these gloves just in case, not just for that reason, but, you know, it's good to have nitrile gloves. And so there you have it. Stays in my first aid kit. It actually really stays in half of my first aid kit. And a lot of that is really just bulky because of the cork ball and then the sunblock. So it would fit into even less otherwise. But pretty compact, pretty lightweight. Again, I don't weigh it, but that's what's in my first aid kit. Is there anything you think I'm missing? Is there anything that surprises you? Any good ideas? Leave those in the comments below. If you got value out of this video, please click that thumbs up button. Helps me know what you're watching, what you're digging. And hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you around.